CBS News has confirmed the alleged mastermind of the 9/11 attacks and 4 other defendants are discussing plea bargains with Pentagon lawyers. Any agreement would take the death penalty off the table. As you might expect, relatives of the people killed in those terror attacks are very, very angry. Scott MacFarlane has more from Washington on this part of the story. Scott, good morning to you.
Gayle, good morning. The more than 2-decade-long wait for trial and justice has been an excruciating one for the families of 9/11 victims. But some of them tell CBS News it's not a wait they want to see end with a plea deal.
This is a sad day for America if this is allowed to play out.
Brad Blakeman lost his nephew, Tommy Jurgens, in the World Trade Center on 9/11. He's waited for years for the suspected mastermind, Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, and 4 other accused plotters to stand trial and face punishment in a military tribunal at Guantanamo Bay.
I wanted to see those responsible account for the crimes. I wanted them to be prosecuted with a fairness they never gave to those who they killed.
But now Blakeman is among those outraged after the Pentagon sent this letter to families revealing plea deals are being considered in which the 5 men would accept criminal responsibility for their actions and plead guilty in exchange for not receiving the death penalty. The prosecution of the 9/11 defendants at Guantanamo Bay has been complicated by the CIA's interrogation of the suspects that critics called torture, and whether the evidence extracted is admissible in court. Last September, a defense lawyer for one of the accused plotters argued to CBS's Catherine Herridge a plea agreement would end the legal impasse.
He's willing to plead guilty to a substantial sentence at Guantanamo in exchange for a guarantee of medical care and dropping the death penalty.
But Kristen Breitweiser, whose husband Ron died in the World Trade Center's South Tower, said closure isn't justice.
I think it sends a very bad message to the world. I think it's certainly not sending a message to terrorists that we take things seriously.
In a statement, a Department of Defense spokesperson says the Office of Chief Prosecutor remains committed to hearing and considering the input of families before concluding any negotiations. Tony?
All right, Scott, got it. Thank you very much.